Some say the Burlingame train station is the most recognized building in Burlingame. Some say it's the most recognized on the entire San Francisco peninsula. So why does the station have a different style than the typical wood-sided stations in the area? In an unusual move, Burlingame's early wealthy landowners approached the Southern Pacific Railroad and asked for permission to design their own railroad stop, and ultimately funded the bulk of its $8,000 construction. Designed by George Howard and his partner J.B. Matheson, Howard and Matheson no doubt drew inspiration from A. Page Brown's mission-inspired California Pavilion at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. Today, the station is listed on the National Trust of Historic Places, as well as listed on the California Landmarks list as the first permanent building in the Mission Revival style of architecture. The station officially opened in 1894. Interestingly, the station features a two-bedroom apartment on its south end, necessary for the days when a station master was needed to help passengers debark with luggage, work the telegraph, and receive the mail, amongst many other duties. Perhaps as a nod to one of his duties, that of the telegraph operator, George Gates, the second station master, named his dogs Dot and Dash. In fact, George Clifton Cliffy Gates, the first child of early station master and Burlingame business pioneer George Gates and his wife Estelle, was born at the station. Today, the Canary Island palm is still present, but has grown quite a bit in the last 100 years. Many of the tiles on the station's roof were original to an outpost of Mission Dolores called the San Mateo Mission Hospice, located near downtown San Mateo on the Howard property. Other tiles were created for the station in the age-old tradition of shaping the clay of the tile over the thigh of the tile maker. The station, as seen today, has had a few changes from its original design. Most notably, an arcade was added to the northern portion in 1909, providing additional shelter for commuters. However, it was originally built on the south side of the station, but later detached and moved to the north. In 1937, the outdoor waiting station, in an attempted move, collapsed after almost 30 years in its location in front of the station. In the 1980s, the 100-year-old station had fallen into disrepair. The community rallied and raised funds in an effort called SOS, Save Our Station. Stations along the San Francisco to San Jose rail corridor, including Burlingame, closed their interior waiting rooms and ticket offices in the early 2000s. The station has gone from being Burlingame's first post office, first telegraph, first telephone, and meeting place for the Masonic Lodge and even a Baptist church Sunday school, to today the home of the Burlingame Hillsborough History Museum, which began in our centennial year 2008 with an exhibit called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.